Okay, we talked about this. We're going to do a couple today, so you're going to see me in the same shirt. We're fixing to make some pasta sauce. Edward and I use pasta sauce on a lot of stuff, so we go through it pretty quick. Now, Jamie and I canned spaghetti sauce last year, and all of this went into it. And I'm here to tell you, it was good, but this is so much quicker. So what we're going to do is, we're going to do the quick version today. It calls for Mrs. Wage's pasta sauce, and this stuff is really good. The only problem I have with this is we like a lot of sweet sauce, and this is just not sweet enough. So you're going to see me add a little sugar, but that's just because I like it that way. You take 6 cans of petite diced. Now, Sam's only had the large. So what did we do? We got the Ninja out. So we're going to use it to make petite today. So it's going to take a few minutes, and we are going to see this ground up. Try to get all of our stuff in here. I've already wiped the tops off. So I love to smell this stuff. A lot of people don't, but to me, it just means good stuff in the winter and sometimes in the summer. We are going to turn her on. And I don't know if you have a Ninja like this, or you have a blender, or however you want to do it. You can do it with just a regular pull type little chopper or whatever. But this dude gets it going pretty quick, and it's loud. So I'm going to take and pulse it. Okay, that's all it takes. So that whenever we pour it out, it is a sauce. And there's no big tomatoes in it. Now 6 cans. And I think that what we're going to do is we are going to do 3 recipes at once. And that way I will have all of my pasta sauce that I have used up. And I can get me some more, because we will try to put up at least 20 pints of this for us to use. So, get me turned around here. My arrows, I have to follow my arrows. All right. So that would be 1 batch is in there. Jamie, can you show them here what 1 batch looks like in a regular dish pan? Now, you see me using my dish pans. You can use any pot as long as it's not metal. It has to have some form of ceramic to it, because this sauce has got an acid in it, and the metal and the acid is not going to mix. So if you're going to use to make this, you're going to have some type of a ceramic pan to put all of it in, so that you don't make yourself sick later. All right, let me get my other stuff together, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, so we have 18 cans of tomatoes here. And Jamie corrected me a while ago. It is not a recipe for each set. It is, what did you call it, Jamie?
A batch.
A batch. So we're going to have a batch of 3. Now, I've got my tomatoes and this pasta seasoning. This is all her spices. And I'm going to tell you, it smells scrumptious. But she calls for a 1/4 cup of sugar. And I am going to put 3 of those and a little bit more. And like I said in the beginning, we like it sweet. But you will see that. So if she calls for a 1/4, this is a cup. So I can go ahead and put me a cup of sugar in it. Okay. It's beginning to cook. We want to bring it up to a boil. Whenever we get it to a boil, we're going to turn it down to about medium, between medium and low, and we're going to let it simmer for 25 minutes. And then we're going to start putting it in our jars. After we get it in our jars, we're going to put it in our hot water bath, and we are going to hot water bath it for 40 minutes. And that, when it comes out then, it will be done. So, let me go ahead and get this to come up to a boil. It's beginning to bubble up. And we will turn it down. Okay, it has cooked for 25 minutes. Now it's time to put it in jars. So we are going to get our pints here. And like we said before, we do not go past that ring right there. And I am hoping that I don't, I'm going to run out of jars here. I'm going to have to go get me some more jars in the garage. So, I had more than I thought I had. So I'm going to fill these jars and then we'll get back to what we're going to do. Okay? Okay, we filled up this many jars, but we still have some spaghetti sauce left over. But it's not all going to fit in my canner for me to water bath it. So, and I don't know that that one's going to work. That one looks like it's chipped. So we are going to freeze some, and it will keep up to a year, and it'll keep in your fridge for a week. So if you make extra, you can hang on to it. But we're going to have to play with this to get all of our stuff in there. Let me put that over there. I know I'm moving all around here, but we have got to try to put these all in. And I'm going to have to come back with some on top and in the middle. I've had to do that before, and I'm sorry I get my back to y'all. I've had to do that before, and it will work. And like I said, we've got 40 minutes on this hot water bath, but you have to do it quick because it will start cooking on you. And you don't want that. Now, this pasta sauce is not going to be runny. And when it comes out, this here you can see is a little shaky. When it comes, oh, those are popping. Our jelly is popping. When it comes out, it's going to be a little bit thicker than what it is right now. So it's not going to be no like runny sauce or anything. It's going to be a good sauce. I thought I had 2 on 1. Gotta be careful, you'll lose them in that water. And that ain't wanting to let go. Alright, there we go. I thought I was gonna have to bless this thing for a few minutes. And get it off. Whew, that's hot. Y'all hold your lip just right, because we got to put all these in there and it's getting tight. We've got a dozen jars in here. We got them tilted sideways and backwards and wherever they'll go. But this water is going to come up and it's going to be around them and it will seal them. But for 40 minutes, this has got to come to a boil first. And then for 40 minutes, it's got to boil. So we're going to get our clock out, and when it's all said and done, we're going to take them out. Okay, we have been doing this for 40 minutes. And it's all in there. There we go. We want to set it up. Now, while this was cooking, all of these that were on top were getting cooked. So they're ready. They have been processed. And I'm not real sure how many did we say? 4, 8, 9, 10. Oh, there's 5. 10. 13 in the pot. Ooh, 13 in the pot. And 2 on the outside in bags. Just look at that. Look how pretty that is. I know what some of you are saying. Patty, you can go down to the grocery store and buy a can of it just like it. You're right. But like I said before, has it been fixed with, oh, there's the first one popping already. Has it been fixed with love and care? And has it got all kinds of chemicals in it? Yes. And no on love and care. Jamie, you just have to take that out. But like I said before, it has got all of the chemicals and everything in it on that you buy. And this is whole tomatoes along with just herbs. So, we have those and 2 bagfuls.
Derek Wilson.
Okay, so we have 13, we said, of jars, and we ended up with these 2-quart bags full of sauce that we're going to put in the fridge or the freezer. So that's pretty good for us to do a double batch, a triple batch. We did 3. So remember, we use 6 cans of tomatoes and a pouch of Mrs. Wages and the sugar, and we let it cook for 25 minutes. Then we put it in jars and we processed it for 40. And now we're set with pasta sauce. Y'all have a good day. And we're going to do chicken and dumplings the next round. Bye.